Hi guys, this is Purti from Leverage Edu, and in this video I'm going to talk about the IELTS test. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering what is IELTS. Well, it's the short form for International English Language Testing System. Basically, it's a test which checks your English language abilities. So if you are a non-native speaker of English, that is your mother tongue is not English, and you want to go abroad to settle down or for higher studies in countries like UK, US, Canada, Germany, Australia, then you have to take this test. In this video today, I'm going to tell you all about the structure, format and timing of all the sections of IELTS. Let's start. So, there are two modules or two types of tests that you can take. The first is academic IELTS. If you want to go abroad for higher studies, then you take the academic module, and the second is general training module. If you want to go abroad for immigration or you want to settle down, then you have to take the general training module. In both these types, the skills which are tested are same, which is reading, writing, speaking and listening. The listening, writing and reading section happen on one day, and the speaking section happens on a separate day. But in some cases, it can also happen that speaking takes place on the same day as the other three. So when you book your IELTS test, you will get to know all about it. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about different sections of IELTS test. Let's start with the listening section. So listening will be your first exam that you take on the test day. So what basically happens is that you have 30 minutes of time in which you have to answer 40 questions spread over 4 sections. So you have to listen to various audio tracks and you have to answer different types of questions based on the audio tracks. So if you are taking the pen paper based IELTS, then you will get 10 minutes in the end to transfer your answers for the listening section. And if you're taking computer-based IELTS, then you only get 2 minutes to check your answers. Listening is the same for both academic and general training modules. Reading section happens immediately after the listening part. You will have 60 minutes of time and you have to go over 3 passages and answer again various types of questions. Now reading is different for both academic and general. The level of difficulty in academic tests is slightly higher and the length of the passages are also longer as compared to the general training tests. Again, you have to read the passages and answer those questions. There are different types like true, false, not given or yes, no, not given, multiple choice, matching the headings, sentence completion and so on. Let's move to the third part, which is writing. Again, writing is different for academic and general training, but in both you will get 60 minutes of time and you have to attempt 2 writing tasks. If we talk about the academic test, the first task is writing a report or sort of a summary on the bar graph or pie chart or diagram given to you. The word limit is 150 words. So that is the minimum number of words that you need to write. If we talk about the first task of general training, it is a letter. Again, the word limit is the same, 150 words. There are 3 types of letters that can come, which is formal, informal or semi-formal. But task 2 is the same for both academic and general. It is a formal essay and you need to write at least 250 words for it. The speaking section is a face-to-face interaction with the examiner. It is the same for both academic as well as general test takers. It's an 11 to 14 minutes interaction with the examiner, and you meet the examiner and you're asked different kinds of questions. There are 3 parts to it. In part 1, which lasts for about 4 to 5 minutes, the examiner is going to ask you questions on familiar topics like your home, family, friends, hobbies or preferences. Then for second part, the examiner is going to give you a cue card and there's going to be a question written on it with various subpoints. You will get 1 minute of time to make notes, and then you have to give a talk or speak for about 1 to 2 minutes without stopping. And in the last part, the examiner is going to ask more abstract or broader general questions based on the topic of part 2. So this was all about the basic structure and timing of each section. Now I have some good news for you. I have different videos on all these sections wherein I am going to give you tips, techniques and strategies along with the language and sample answers so that you can get a high band score. Please don't forget to like and share this video, and don't forget to watch those videos as well. I'll see you next time.